Hello everyone, my name is Commissar Bro, and we're going to be starting a brand new series on Power and Revolution Geopolitical Simulation 4. That's right. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. Now, there's two countries I've picked out that I feel like will be the most fun here. Either Russia or Canada. That's right. In this game, budget's very important, and being a larger country is far more interesting, you could say, than playing a tiny country. That's why I'm not jumping to play like Djibouti or anyone like that. But I don't want to play the United States because they have all the money. So at that point, it's like there's not much challenge there. But I feel like playing as Canada or even Russia is going to be pretty fun. So what we'll do is, I've already played a decent amount with Canada. Let's try out Russia and see how it goes. Let's see if our tactics of running a country are going to be what Russia needs to become a dominant, or the dominant country in the world once again. That's right. If we can do that, I doubt it, because GDP grows really slow in this game. But whatever, let's try it anyway. Alright, so here we are. Russia, taking a look at who our leader's gonna be. And it looks like our our leader's name, we're gonna play as this Vasily Slutin. That's right, that's an interesting name for a man of this caliber. That's right. So we're going to play as him. Alright, looking good. And we're going to keep the difficulty level on. Let's put it just a little... Well, I was kind of hoping we could... Okay, well, no. We'll play on normal. I think I can do this on normal. You think I can do this on normal? There we go. Right in the middle. I think I can do that. Yep. We're going to keep the on-screen currency on dollars to make it easier for me. We're going to make characters random. I think it'll make it more fun. We'll keep the time on 1 day equals 30 seconds because I like to speed through the game. I don't like to take too much time. So, all looks good. Let's do it.
My friends, my fellow citizens, I am very proud to be standing here this New Year's Day, wishing you health and prosperity for this coming year. As the head of state, I promise to guide you bravely and lead you on the path to prosperity. I promise to ensure your safety, protect you from threats within the country and from potential external threats. I could not do this, of course, without our faithful army, a veritable stronghold against outside imperialist attempts. I am so happy to see my people standing together and supporting our dear country. I wish you a very happy New Year.
That creepy smile at the end, man. That sold that performance. Anyway, so here we are in the game as Russia. That's right. There's a lot of stuff going on. As you can see, the Middle Eastern crisis is just really starting to warm up. I mean, Syria is just a hotbed of activity, to put it lightly. And then Iraq has some nice little conflicts going on there. It seems like the Syrian Kurdish resistance in the north there, the jihadist caliphate, is truly what we should be keeping our eye on. Let's listen to some of our other, atomic radiation. Oh, is that talking about Chernobyl? That's interesting. Alright, let's listen to some of our fellows over here and see what they have to say.
This is a complex battle. The enemy troops are hidden away in the territories they control, and it's hard to locate them, apart from those in the cities. But we can't attack them because we could harm civilians, and that would be disastrous for us. We need to get our secret services to step up monitoring measures, and better deploy drones to locate and attack enemy units. That said, their units are extremely mobile and change position at the slightest attack. It's a difficult situation. Sending in ground troops remains a risky option. Aside from the costs involved, we also have to consider the loss of life. People could get killed, and this will have a very negative impact on public opinion.
Just thrilling. Alright, so let's hear from this guy here, Alexander Lalov, the Minister for Homeland Security.
My informants report that the temperature in the streets regarding opinion of you is neither hot nor cold. neither hostile nor openly favorable. People seem to have some sort of expectations that we can't manage to fulfill.
Okay, so, it seems pretty bleak. You know, we've got the war on terror, or whatnot, in the Middle East, between Pakistan and India, the Mujahideen, so on, so forth. There's lots of interesting stuff going on. But let's focus on the interior before we start getting involved with other countries. So, how should we start? Well, I think farming might be interesting. Let's see, our ministry budget. Alright, that's our budget up here for the 1-year forecast. Our deficit is lower, that's good. It's minus 2.4% of GDP. Good. Very good. That means our budget deficit's getting better. Alright, so, I don't really know. Where should we start? Should we start by just giving money to the, agriculture and whatnot? I feel like we shouldn't. I feel like we should actually do something in education. Yes, that's right. Backup classes. Yes, absolutely. Throw a bit more money into education. We want our people to be doing well and in school and whatnot. Let's increase that teacher performance as well. Almost $1 billion increase. Good Christ. Alright, and we'll do one for the exceptionally gifted. You know what? Let's do 2. There we go. Bump it up a bit. Alright, looks good, looks good. Alright, we'll confirm that. That's going to increase our budget by $1 billion, but that's okay. Now let's also make sure we're paying a bit more. We want to do agricultural training, of course. Okay, looks good. And increase our technical training. Alright, that's another $1 billion. Good Christ. That's a lot of money. 1.5 billion. Alright, we're increasing it by 1.5 billion. We're going crazy here. The budget is just crying in agony right now. But we are doing what needs to be done, my friends. Yes, we must have a well-educated workforce. And we're going to build us 3... You know what? Let's build 5. We're going to build 5 new high schools with decent enough manpower per building. 255. Alright. 275. We'll do 275 per building. Now, you know what? 305. 305 faculty and staff per high school. That's right. Alright, confirmed. Looks good. Legislation. Set maximum school age. Set duration of school vacations. Number of days where they should get vacations. Yeah, we'll leave that the same. I'm cool with that. Establish the freedom of teachers. Let's see. We'll just do inspection and a monitoring of school programs. Or we could do a poll to see how people feel about it. Let's do a poll. We'll ask for the opinion of the people. I don't care about the parliament. Ooh, the people do not like that at all. I think they like to keep it here on school programs censored. Well, let's see what they think about full-on freedom. They're okay with it. They're not too big on it. So our changes so far, we can see, has bumped up our popularity by 23%. Allowing some budget, basically allowing a little bit of freedom on the budget has made people very happy. That's good. Let's look at immigration. What can we do with immigration? Establish the integration policy. An integration policy aims to help foreigners settling in a country to integrate into their new society. The public authorities can make it more or less flexible. Immigrants can benefit from the same treatment as the citizens of the country, and different responsibilities can be imposed in exchange, such as learning the national language. You know what? We'll leave it on moderated and balanced. That seems like a good place for it. Regulate tourist visas. No. No, we don't need visas. I don't need that. Regulate foreign nationals' voting rights. Yeah, no rights to vote for foreign nationals. Well, maybe. Maybe. This law applies throughout the country, but only for local elections. The time conditions correspond to a certain number of years as a resident of the country. A reciprocal agreement means that in all countries that have signed the agreement, foreign nationals from those same countries are granted voting rights. This is particularly the case for the member states of the European Union. Yeah, I don't think we're too big on that. We don't care about that. Let's see. I think everything else is pretty much good with immigration. Let's look at research. Research is very important, if you ask me. Making sure that we are putting more than enough money into ensuring that research is well on its way. That's right. I want to make sure that Russia has some serious research. As you can see, our budget just skyrocketed. Like, literally, just jumped up. We're clearly going to need more laboratories then. We'll build 5 laboratories with 2, 3... We'll do 400 people per building. You know what? Let's build 10. Let's just go crazy. And distribute them all over our full territory. There we go. Alright, so we built 10 laboratories. That's right. That's going to increase our budget a bit more. Let's just go ahead and put some more on agro-food. Make sure we have plenty of food. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. People are probably not going to like that I just did all those huge changes in research. But you know what? Russia is a modern country, and as such needs modern things. Alright, so now that we're already just defiling the budget right now, we should probably worry about taxation. Let's increase taxes a bit. So value added tax up at 1%. That will put $8 billion back into our money. Maybe 20, so that'll give us $17 billion. We'll tax a bit more on large fortunes and vehicle registration and real estate. But you know what? We ain't gonna tax too much on social benefit programs. No siree. Even though it comes a majority, I feel people should not have to pay too much on that. Company tax will raise just a little bit to 26%. We'll put much higher tax on petroleum products. There we go. We'll put it at 0.038. And up the wine tax a bit, up the liquor tax a bit, and boom, there we go. That's $34 billion. That is going to increase our state revenues by a huge percentage. People are going to be very upset to have to be paying such high taxes. But on the bright side, we have more money to spend on other things. For example, housing. Russia has lots of dilapidated housing. As such, we're going to need to fix this bad stuff. That's right. We're going to put 20 people per building, and we are going to fix, let's see if we can't fix about 504. What about 5,004? Yeah, that's going to be a lot of buildings to fix. Let's just stick with 500. Make people happy just to start out. Be like, oh wow, we're taking care of, you know, some of this dilapidated housing, which we have a metric ton of. Ooh, yeah, look at that. See, our purchasing power went down. That's okay. That is okay. Ooh, we have an uprising
We are
in
awaiting
Moscow.
your instructions to direct operations.
Let's go take a look at the city. That's not good. That is not good. So how should we put this particular problem down? We have lots of protesters, but we have all the roads covered. So hopefully we have enough men to stop this uprising. So yeah, this is a part of the game that I haven't really gone much into. Pretty much, this is kind of like a mini game or like a real-time strategy game where people get pissed off and riot, and then they try to push out and beat the crap out of everybody. So we're going to try to cut this thing right in the butt right now. No protesters. Break them down, because these protesters are going to get violence. And we don't want any violence. Yeah, boom. They're building barricades. Move in, men. No barricades for the protesters. Let's slow it down a bit. Play it at slow motion speed. Alright, we're moving in our main forces. There's not going to be any protests in Russia. No, there's not. Let's arrest these people. Put them down! Oh, one got past. One snuck past. That's not good. Thankfully, we have one dude still on the road, ready to capture. He's like, I've got this, guys. Don't you worry. Alright. Put the rest of these people in Victory Square in handcuffs. Oh, another dude got by. No bueno. Yep, there we go. Break them barricades, boys. Yeah, we'll just leave them down there to break the barricades. Alright. Yep, there we go. Just leave him there. He'll pretty much catch anybody who tries to walk by. Alright, let's go look at the other side of the fence in State Square. Yeah. More protesters have been put under arrest, and the situation, as far as I'm concerned, looks like it has been secured. That's right. See, that's how you deal with protesters.
We have subdued the rebel movement. There's no more unrest in the city. Order has been restored, and our men have returned to the stations.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we managed to do that, but we have other problems currently going on. The deficit that requires attention, for example, from the Citizens Republican Movement's President Galina Davalina. That's a funny name. Mr. President, be careful not to squander a Russian budget with spendthrift policies. A strong power is a strength that has the means to act. Waste money and you will lose power. The equation is as simple as that, Mr. President. Yes, I'm well aware my dearest. As you can see, we are doing just fine, especially with the amount of money that we are currently taxing. We should be fine, just fine. So, I think this is a pretty good start for Mother Russia. That's right. We're doing things. We're changing things up, and hopefully it's going to get better. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next episode. And I'll see you guys next time.